What can I say except you're welcome? Sorry from listening to that virtual audio. But hello and welcome to a change of plan this evening. We do have the Disney Dolls House issue number 43, so we're going to be doing that today. Have looked at the issue, and it looks as if we can crack on with it. So we'll get down to the mat and let's get building, shall we? In issue number 43, we have got some exciting little statue things, so we'll get into that as well. But without further ado, let's get onto the mat and let's get building. Yeah, man. Okay, righty ho. So we are going to be doing this lovely build here this evening, which is issue 43. You will need glue and some. I've brought my tape measure just in case. I mean, it's a 3 meter one, but I don't know if that will help. We've got someone in the chat. Hello. And it is, who is it? Diamond Paints for TM. Hello, Tessa. You all right there? How's it going? So in this issue, we're going to be doing Winnie the Pooh's bedroom and obviously assembling 2 parts of the bedroom wall, then decorating them with the wallpaper received with the previous issue, which I do have over here. Okie doke. So let's take a look a bit further. Apologies if you can hear the washing machine in the background there. Unfortunately, if I stop the cycle now, we'll be here all night and probably get a complaint from the neighbour, so I need to keep it running. Anyway, so we're going to be basically joining the 2 walls together, and then let me try and get up a little bit more if I can for you. So we're going to be joining the 2 walls together and letting that bond. While that's bonding, I'll get to some of the comments if we've got some comments there. And Tessa writes there, hello, I'm fine, thanks. How are you? I'm pretty good, knackered after a busy day. But yeah, pretty good, thank you very much. Right, so then after that, we're going to be putting the sticker onto the back of this, and we've got to trim it with wallpaper, so you will need your trusty craft knife here for that a bit later on. And then obviously we should have something that looks very similar to that, so really cool. This build is going to be a bit of hit and miss. We're going to be back and forth like a yo-yo because of the gaps in it, which is a problem on my end. So it's going to work very similar to the Spitfire. We're just going to have to go with the flow and see. It's a case-by-case basis, see what comes up and when we can do it until we can fill that gap. Oh, yes, a classic story from all time. My favourite of all time, Toy Story. I think a lot of people like that. I always used to like the this little fella down there in the box. And Bullseye, I nearly called him Buckaroo. Buckaroo is a toy that you put things on and then it goes like that to flick things off. Chicken Little, cool, blimey, that's an Easter film coming up Easter. You can watch that, and then obviously coming up in is it wet on here? Seems to be getting some water damage there. But coming up in issue 44, we've got Wall 15, Winnie the Pooh, which I assume is they're referring to the wall that we've just done here, and then we've got Donald Duck figurines. So that's coming up in issue number 44. So let's get into the mat itself, and let's start getting the thingamajig ready. So obviously, let's show you these first actually. So in here, let me move that down a little bit more so you guys can see. We do actually get this little cushion, which is really lovely done actually, the mosaic here. This is going to form the piano stool for the Aristocats. So obviously, you know that piano that we did in a previous assembly, that's going to form the little seat for it, and the piano will sit here somewhere. And then obviously we've also got the roses in a vase, which is the little statue, if you like, that will sit on the corner of the piano. So the piano will be here, that will sit at the end, and then we've got another thing that sits at the other end. It looks like a yellow cat. So yeah, lovely little thing there. So yeah, pretty good. And it's really lovely to be doing this live. I don't get the option to do live on the Doll's House very much, but these are our stickers, which I believe are from issue 42. So we're going to be doing them, and they just peel off, as you can see. So we'll be doing that. We have got this gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous wood. Look at that. Very lovely details. Absolutely beautiful. We've got some sort of thing running through there, but I believe this is going to be the outside, and then the wall sticker is going to go on this side. I could be wrong, but we can track that down a little bit later on. Then what we're going to do is we're going to glue that into there like that, and then that will bond it like so. So let's put that onto there. We'll get this off and we'll get started on here. So what I want to do now is bring in my little trusty thingamajig here. And what we're going to do, I use this wood glue. This is a lovely bottle of glue. £5 for this, for the whole bottle. And it's wood glue for the toughest jobs on the planet. And this does me for like several months. I mean, I don't really use it an awful lot, so I mainly bought it for like the Vassar and the ships that I do. But okay, let's get some out there. Lovely. Don't want too much, but this is lovely stuff. So let's get that. What I'd like to do first of all is I'd like to, yeah, it looks like we seal it down that crack first, and then obviously we can put a dollop on this side if we want to, and then we can join it like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get, oh gosh, my jewels have gone everywhere. Never mind. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it down a bit. I'm going to use this little brush. It works a treat for putting these on. I used to do this, but because they got was being used for the, I do painting, you see, so I've been doing a bit of this, so I borrowed them for that. But we can just apply a little bit of glue. It's lovely when you get to use some because it's been sitting there for so long. So we'll just put, just allows you to put as much on as you want. I mean, obviously we can always dry some excess if we need to. So it was going to be Sweet Susie's treats tonight, but unfortunately I was scheduled to go to Witham and then something came up and I couldn't go. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. So we might swap military watches for that tomorrow. Okay, so that's one side. I don't know if we're going to glue it on that side. They are actually stating to glue it on this side. So I will do that as well. Just give it a little bit more double extra strength there. Apologies about the washing machine in the background there. If it gets a wee bit too noisy, I will pause the cycle, which I don't really want to do actually, but so if I pause it, I'll be here all night. But yeah, I just paint that on. Do you know what? It's so lovely to be working back on this. I thoroughly missed doing it, but yeah, we almost had issue 3, but this woman on Vinted sent me a message saying she didn't have time to send the issue. So yeah, back to square one, unfortunately. Okay, so lovely. So what we're going to do now is we're going to basically stick the 2 parts together. We've got a jigsaw method going in here. So as you can see, that slots into there, lovely jubbly. And then what we can do with that is we can get ourselves a little cotton wool bud, and then we can just basically, as you can see, just roll that up like that. And just take away that excess. Oh, that's come off lovely. That's come off really clean. Oh, wow. Really happy with that. Oh, that's come off a lot better than I thought. Wow. Sweet. So we'll take that off. That'll give it a lovely bond. And then while that's going, we'll take a short break. And I'll, oh crap, how are we going to move this? Let's keep that there for a minute. Oh gosh, it's getting stuck to the bottom. Bulldog clips. Where's my bulldog clips? I haven't got them to stand by. I've got any of my trusty little mesh thing here. No, I don't. Okay, that's fine. I know where they are. They're on the painting. Tell me what we'll do. We'll bulldog it. Just going to get some clips off my diamond painting there. What I'd like to do here is just, if we, oh crap, it's going to budge. What I'd like to do is just clamp that there. We'll flick that down the back there, and then we can put it on this side. It'll just give an extra bit of support there. It's not going to damage it in any way, shape or form there, but it will just allow us to glue that. And while that's doing that, we can put that to one side. I'll just clear up this splotch, which I shouldn't really do it with a t-shirt, but I can always wash it. Plus my thing is in the soap wash. Right, so let's get, while that's bonding, because we can't really do an awful lot yet until that's set, what I'd like to do is come back onto here. Let's get on that one. So yeah, while that's bonding, we'll get, can you still hear me? Is that okay? Can you hear me? Hello, 1 2 1 2, yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah. Yeah, while that's bonding, I'm assuming you can hear me. If you can't, then do let me know. But yeah, while that's bonding, I went into the newsagents today, and I got these issues. Now this Dodge is absolutely massive. So yeah, so I got this really lovely issue. Hello, we've got a comment there. Let me get to that. Sorry about the, yeah, lovely. Thank you very much for that. I was getting nervous that it don't work, but I'm getting you back into the ropes of things. So can hear. Let's just whiz through the comments. So hi, Hello, hello. You know that Adele song. I actually got a request to do that. It's on my channel somewhere. Someone requested that I sang hello. So yeah, I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Is the machine too loud? I can pause it, but it's coming up to 8 o'clock and I really need the cycle finished. Can hear you loud and clear, lovely. Right, so I went into the newsagents today, and obviously there's been a bit of a backlog, so I'm clearing that backlog. And obviously at the back of my mind, I'm thinking we've got the next lot coming in next week. But I did get this issue. Look how cute that is. This is a light up lighthouse. So I'm really excited about this. I looked at the issue, but we can't actually do that yet because it connects. It's more to do with Winnie the Pooh, but this is beautiful. You've got a lovely switch there and a battery. So this thing's going to light up very similar to the little Tinkerbell fairy thing, little lantern. So yeah, I think that's just so classic Minnie Mouse colours. That's really good. I have also got, we have this, I don't know what issue it is because I separate them, you see. This is a glass shoe, so don't whatever you think, because obviously it's in plastic and plastic, you'll see the little shoe is just there. So make sure that you get that shoe out before you chuck it away. But look how cute that is. If Cinderella's lost her shoe, she needs to come and see me because I found it. But that is so cute. Like, look at that. I mean, really? It's awesome. And then we've actually got this lovely little thing. How cool is that? I mean, the architecture of this little thing in the middle, that just gives me the vibe that you need to put a candle on it. It's lovely. It's plastic, so that's really good. And then obviously we've got these. I did also get these. So I just got through here. Also got these. These are absolutely massive. So I've also got issue 52 of the Dodge. And then look at this. When I picked it up, Jesus Christ, it's massive. Look at the size of this. 48. Look at that. It's massive. Absolutely massive. So that, I think that's like the console area of the Dodge. So really, really lovely. So yeah, right. Let's see if that's bonded. So I'll put this over here. I also have, I picked up today as well. Let's go down here. I also got the, have a look in here. I've also got the issue 48 of the Titanic, and I've also got 47. 48, I think, has that little, the grand staircase in, but I've also got 47 as well. So, yeah, I actually said to her, is the backlog clearing now? Because it's another £60 job today to get all that lot. But, yeah, she said not a lot left for the backlog. Right. Got a pillar here from somewhere. I think that came from that issue. I'll put that over there later. Right, we've got another comment on the line. It's Tessa on the line. Love the red on the lighthouse. Thank you. Yes, it is rather gorge. It's lovely, isn't it? And you can see there's like a little hollow section at the bottom. So that's really cool. I don't know whether a wire feeds up there or not, but really lovely indeed, actually. Right, let's see where we are on the glue situation. Right, so we'll change that. We'll flip over to that. And we'll bring this one back in there. There we go. And it's like that. It's like your advert break on TV. Right, so let's see how this goes. Just have a bit more of my drink first of all. Oh, lovely. Right, so let's see if this, oh gosh, it's got all, let's clean up that a minute. I'm not liking that. Me not like it. No like it. No like it. What show is that from? It's a TV show on ITV3, and it goes no like it, like that. Can't remember what it was. Right, let's take this off. I think that'll be fine. Okay, so that's one, and we'll take the. Then we'll take that one off. That should be. Ooh. Needs a little bit more, I think. So just hold that there for a couple of minutes. As I'm lifting it, it's sort of separating, so just give that a little bit more to set there. I'll hold that shut. Give it, oh crap, it might need a little bit more glue. This is why I don't normally do it live, you see, because I can, when I pre-record it, I can cut and clip it. So yeah, see how well we're doing. Oh yeah, okay. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off and put some more glue on it. It's not sticking for some reason. This is why I don't tend to do it live. because of the glue, waiting around for the glue to dry. So, I mean, PVA wood glue is quite wet glue anyway, so maybe if we only put it on one side, I don't know, but I don't know why we're having a little bit of trouble with this. But don't really know what else we could talk about while we're waiting. It's Keith Lemon. What, the one that goes looking through the keyhole or something? Oh, do you know what? I used to love Celebrity Juice. Oh yeah, man. And he always wears that. It's like some sort of wristband thing that he wears, like a band-aid or something. Band-aid is Australian term for, you know, wristband or something. So we'll give that a little bit longer to dry or set or do its job. Maybe if I don't put the bulldog clips on this time, it might stick it, but this is what eats the time up, you see. So yeah, it's Keith Lemon, nor like it. Did you just randomly Google that? Oh man, it's not liking it. I'm a very impatient person. I want it fixed. We need to move on. I don't really know what else we can talk about really while we're waiting for this. Eddie Stobart's back Wednesday. I'm using my hand as a clamp. I'm just applying some pressure so we can try and stick it. But let's go through that. So Keith Lemon writes, oh, for fuck's sake, I mean diamond paintings with Tessa, not Keith Lemon. I just called you Keith Lemon. It's Keith Lemon who says that. Okay, we could change the banner while we're here, I suppose. No, that's the wrong one. We'll put that one there. How long do you reckon this is going to take? Because I really want to move on now. I'm very impatient. I know I need to leave it to set, but then I'm thinking I need to pick it up. Oh man. Oh, we can talk about this. I've got a new fluffy pen today. I actually got this in a free magazine. It's very funky, isn't it? Look at that. It's a pen and it's got a big fat ball on the end. Look at that. Very funky. Reminds me of, like, you know, the pens that you used to get in, like, they're called flamingo pens. And they used to be in the shape of flamingo, but I'll probably give this to my sister. I don't really like all the colour on this thing. You could use it as a feather duster if you wanted to. I could stop laughing when I got it, but let's see how we're doing now. Oh, it's not setting. Oh, what's going on here? Right, that's it. I'm going to have to take drastic action. We're going to have to bring out the super glue. This is not setting, so I'm going to take drastic action. Now, you don't have to copy me, but it's pretty obvious that this is not going to set and we'll probably be here all night. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take drastic action. This is not going to set, which... Hang on a minute. I'm gonna super glue it because this is, we'll be here all night otherwise. Probably, yeah, it's seized up again, right? This glue is good, but it keeps, if you drop it, it seals the lid up, so you have to just get that clamp around there and just get it undone there like that. I'm gonna super glue it. I have seen another lady. She's actually done hers as well with super glue. So, yeah. Oh gosh, I don't think this is going to work either because we got all this muck on it. Right. Oh, it's all going like a kerfuffle tonight, isn't it? We need to do something because otherwise we'll be here all night. It's not going to work because there's wet glue on it as well, but I just don't want to sit here all night fiddling about the glue. Let's try that. This should give us a better solution. Now, if it takes some of the paint crap off, the paint stuff off the back, that's the risk I'm going to have to take, because that glue is clearly not setting. So maybe what we'll do is, if there's any issues that it require glue, then I will do it off camera maybe and stitch it, because it's waiting for this to set that's the problem. Got another comment there, Keith Lemon. Yeah. See, I just want to keep touching it, don't I? I want to move on. I need to leave it. But we do have to cut off 1 meter of this, apparently. So I suspect it comes off this end. How big is this, actually? Oh, crap. This is probably... Well, this is a 3 meter tape. Whoops. So this from here... Oh, it's 1 foot. Wow. Right, let's see if this has done the job. I just know it's going to fall apart again. Oh, crap. Here we go. Oh, we got lift off, I think. Oh, yeah, baby. Right. Oh, crap. That's done a better job. But now we need to clear all this muck off. Okay. Bit of water will get that off easy. I'm not too fussed about that. Also, PVA, you can actually pick it off, but yeah, I'm not too fussed. It's done a better job than that bloody wood glue. Right, lovely. Okay, so we can crack on. Lovely. Okay, so now what we've got to do is, apparently we have to place the wall. So we're going to be working on, obviously, this side here. And it says use a soft clear cloth to clean the interior surface. Well, I'm not going to do that because I don't think it's necessary. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place this sticker. I think it might be that end. Let's have a look here. They've got the white end up that end, but the white piece of paper's there, so that's interesting. Oh, I see. Right, yeah. Let's turn that round that way. See if that does it that way. Okay, so this one, yeah, that goes up that way. Up the top sake. Well, I'm a bit nervous because this white bit is up the other end, but I'm not fussed. I'm going to put it on this way. Simple as that. So, let's put that on there like that. Okay, so, yeah, see, in the manual, this is quite interesting because in the manual, they've got the white piece of paper up this end, which I'm referring to this part here. But it doesn't matter because I'm still going to use it. It's still the same sort of wall pattern. So, I think it says. Although I think I might change it to that one, because if we look at the photograph here, we can see that that brown brick is facing up the crack here, so we can do it there. Okay. See that? So I'm just going to measure it up. We need to bring it up to that part there because we need access to that section there. Okay. Oh, it looks very posh, doesn't it? Yeah, man. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel it off now. From this end. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. Lovely. What is this camera doing that? We need to be over here a bit more. Thank you very much. Lovely. Awfully. So they've got it like that. So we do it like this. We do it like that. Ooh. Problem is, once this is stuck, we can't get it off. Oh, look how nice that looks. Yeah, man. So I'm just going to get a didgeridoo. Let's see. Which one can I do on this one too? Oh, okay, sure. I'm just using my boots card just to flatten that down, see if there's any air bubbles in that. Okie doke. So let's pull this back a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. So far, so good. Oh, yeah. Apologies about the water in there running. Oh, I nearly nipped that. Crap. Just pull it back. La, 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 la. Do you know what? This is so lovely having it, you know, on there rather than hanging about in the drawer and that, you know. Oh yeah, I think it's just overhanging slightly, but I'm not too fussed. So I can trim that up easy. So then we pull this back a bit. So it acts as like a phone screen. Obviously, you know when you put your new phone screen on and you've got them air bubbles, you just use it to sort of like push the bubbles out, really. Okay, so far so good. We have got another piece here, so I don't know what this one's for, but obviously this must be for wall 15, which they're referring to after this issue. Oh crap! Oh, phew! I thought we were running out then. Right, okay. Now I'm not too fussed. We're going to take this over anyway because we have to cut some off this. So I'm not too fussed about that. As you can see, that's gone on. Oh, that's gone on so nice. It's interesting that they give you a sticker and they don't actually just give you the word printed, but it's to make you basically decorate it yourself, which I think is such a beautiful idea. That looks so posh. Oh, I like that. That's gorgeous. Right, so as you can see here, it did overrun slightly, but I'm not fussed about that. I can easily trim it up with a craft knife. Or what we could do, we only need to score it down here, and then that will come off fine. So what we have to do now, this obviously is for wall 15, which obviously we're referring to in another issue here. And what we have to do now is to cut one. Obviously, we turned the wall upside down. We need to cut off this excess. Okay, so that's what we're going to do next. So we're going to cut this off. It says 1 millimeter. So, wait a minute. Oh no, my bloody blades fell out now. Bloody craft knives. I hate the things. Don't know who invented these epoxy things, but they're crap. In my opinion, I think craft knives should be abolished. Right, so as I was saying before, the craft knife. Now they've got it cut off from here, but I think I might do it from the back end. I'm not sure. Because obviously we need to have it next to that nook and cranny. Let's have a look at that and see whether we can do that. I will get to the comments in a minute, Tessa. Okay, I'm just a little bit on the handful here. Yeah, so they're actually saying to cut it, what, about there? So they want us to bring it up to roughly where that little notch is. So I don't want to cut it from this side. I feel very, very scared to do that. So what I do is I need a ruler. And I don't have one. I need something to get down. Oh, actually. Now, I'm doing this my own way. So, it's up to you what you want to do. But I don't like the idea of scoring it on the other end. Right. So far, so good. See, because on this side, we can cut that off. That's fine. But obviously, you can't see where you're working from. So for me, I'm going to cut that out there. Yeah, we want to cut that out of that crevice. Okay. Now, I don't need to use the card there because I can get down this crack fine. We just need to just be careful. What you need to do is on this section is apply pressure to this part because otherwise it might rip it. So I'm just, oh, it's come off it. Lovely. Okay, so then I'm not going to get that part out. Damn, we've got a nugget. What do we get? This one off here. Oh. Don't really want to do it from the outside, you see. I want to do it from this side. Oh. Right, this part here I'm going to cut off. Oh, crap. Oh, fuck. Right. Well, we can see. Hang on a minute. Let's get this up. I'm making a small incision. Where's Peter Webster's scissors gone? Oh, no. Bloody scissors are gone again. Probably, I don't know where I put them. Okay, I'll have to figure out where I put them. So I think what we'll do is this one too. We know that it's coming up to there. I wanted to make a small incision across there, but where is that coming up from? It's coming from about there, isn't it? Okay, so we make a small incision across here. Yeah. Oh. I don't really want to tear it off here. Oh, actually, we can score it down here because they want it level with that gap, couldn't they? Yes, we can do that. There we go. And there we go. Aha, Mike has a plan. Yeah, that was so much better doing it from the back than it was the front. But that, guys, is fucking brilliant. I really, really enjoyed that. Excuse my French, but I really did. So, yeah. Okay, so this is basically that issue done. Finally, we've got something done on this bloody build. Yeah, really love it. As I said, if you want to get this for yourself, let me get up that website. So if you want to get this from this lovely company called Harshep Artworks, then do get it. It is such a brilliant build. I thoroughly enjoy working on it, and they pride themselves in luxury and quality, and it's just amazing. If you are not sure where this is stocked, you can get it from the newsagents. You know, the subscribe to it online. You can actually check Seymour Distributions as well. It's like an online store finder, basically. You basically put your title of the magazine in, and it will tell you what stores sell it and stuff like that. But as you can see, that's gone really nice. This part up here could have gone a little bit closer, as you can see, but you're not going to notice that at all. It did go over a lip on this side here, but I can trim that off if absolutely necessary. I'm not too fussed on that, and I can probably trim that there. But as you can see, I think moving forward, I'm going to use super glue because, yeah, that was really lovely. Let me just see if I get a nugget bit on this side here. There's a little bit of a residue there. Let me see what's going on there. But yeah, so that's gorgeous. It just feels so smooth and the quality is amazing. Really enjoyed that. So obviously that's it. That's all it wants us to do. This is going to be, that's quite big. If that's the basement, then that's massive. I've really enjoyed that. That's absolutely beautiful. I suspect this is going to be the outside because it's got brick, and then obviously this is something to do with the inside. I suspect some wall panels will go on there, like, you know, the thin beam things. So yeah, that's beautiful. Really like that. Absolutely fantastic. Wow. So obviously something will connect into here as well. So that's good. We've got a wall done at last. Yeah, baby. Excellent. So let's have a look and see what we've got in there. Oh, I see. Yeah, they're just saying to tuck that over. Hang on a minute. Let's have a look then. So this bit here, they said to tuck it over there like that, in it. So I tuck it over there like that, in it. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. It gives it lovely. Yeah, that's gorgeous. So yeah, that's brilliant. I'm happy with that. So as I said, in the next copy of the Doll's House, we will be doing. Let me just put something back up there. Let's put that one there because we haven't changed it in a while. But next time we've got issue 44. Now I assume that this piece here, because we've got two of these, I think what this is for that wall there. So I think that 44 is obviously a duplicate of this copy, but we're just doing the other half of the wall. If that's the case, then that's going to be brilliant. I did get. I don't think it's in the copies I picked up today. No, I need to go back there because 48 is coming in 47, but they've missed off 44 and 45. Okay, I'll have to back order them then. This build, ever since I started it up, they just come in. They never seem to come in order. So yeah. So once we get, I think what we'll do is once we get issue 44, we'll do that one next because we've just got to see which issues we can work around until we get this issue 3 sorted. Okay, so yeah. So as I said, the next live will be TBA. I'll take that one off. And this is where I've got that. Okay, 2 minutes. Because I didn't boot it out of here first. So let me boot that off. Get no squeaking. So yeah, that was a lovely issue. I'm just going to log out of this one. Okay, that's logged out now. So yeah, that was a lovely issue. Really, really lovely actually. And as I said, you get this for the little piano and the accessories. I don't know why they didn't include this with the piano, but you know, because obviously these are part of the piano. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Quite like that. I take all my. I can't stand blister packs everywhere, so I take everything out and it goes in a big box thing. So yeah, it's really lovely. But I thoroughly enjoy that. This is absolutely massive, as you can see, and I think this is what. I mean, this is a 3 meter tape, but it doesn't matter. We get a rough idea. According to this tape measure, this is 1 foot. So from there to there is apparently 1 foot, according to that. But yeah, really, really interesting. And then obviously, I suspect that's got to buff up to whatever's got to go along here. Something will buff up here, and then obviously this is going to form the back wall. You know, we need to. Or what it could do is it might go on the back like that and something. But we know that this is something to do with Winnie the Pooh's. But yeah, it's really good. Really like that. Very, very happy with that. Beautiful. But yeah, okay, so that's that. We'll put this one over there. And we do this. Let me run through the comments. That one can go in. This one can go in the trash. But yeah, always get yourself, for gluing, get yourself some of these. Perfect. And then get yourself, obviously, cotton wool bars and all sorts of stuff. Please do get yourself this. Brilliant stuff. Gorilla Glue, Wood Glue, Fiverr. Beautiful. So let's put that over there and we'll get through the comments because Keith Lemon's in the chat. I can't believe I called you Keith Lemon. Hi, Diamond Paintings with Tiania. By the way, Diamond Paintings with Tiania is doing an event in memory of her beloved dog Jess, who sadly passed away. So if you are a diamond painter like me, then obviously as long as it's colourful, you know, she's doing an event, so you know, head over there and try and go into the event. It will help her out. I believe it has to be colour related or splash of colour, but something obviously that resembles a rainbow, I suspect. But Tessa can give you all the details on that on her stream, on her channel even, or just head over there. There is a dedicated video and we can sort that out. I'm fine, thanks. How are you? It's been a busy day, really, really busy day. I was sitting there doing my stuff, and then all of a sudden at 2 o'clock, I got some money came through, and I was like, I didn't expect it. It was total shock. But obviously, I've been dealing with court cases, and I won a case. This is a different case, and yeah, it was like payday come early. So that was pretty good. I'm fine, thanks. How are you? Yeah, good. And then. So after that, I went to get all the issues and the backlog. I think she said there's now 6 left of the backlog, but obviously it's just proving so difficult because you've got the backlog, but then you've got to realise at the back of my memory, I'm thinking, right, we've got to get this cleared because the next lot are coming in on the Wednesday. So I probably cleared this week. I spent 50 quid yesterday in there, and then I spent another 60 today. So it can't be that much more left to collect. I don't know how it's got in that mess actually, but what happens also is if they don't see, if Menzies don't see that the issues are being sold, they will put a stop on it. So what that means is they won't send any more, because when the issues come into the shop, they can see what's been sold and what hasn't. So once I've bought that copy, it then picks up their system again to send it. So I really must get that backlog out. But yeah, okay, so can hear you loud and clear, yeah. Love the red on the light. Yeah, it's a lovely little cute lighthouse. I was having a look at it because I was thinking, oh, we could, get around this. But according to the manual, there's like a look on, this way. Right. Yeah, according to the manual. Oh, there we go, look. That wall must be the back then, because it's running along there. But yeah, that lighthouse, I was having a look at it. I'll tell you what, that Donald Duck bedroom looks the bomb. It's so vibrant. But what I was having a look at it, and I thought, well, we could do a part 1, because obviously that's fitting all that in. But then you look on the other page, it's got all the wooden blocks and that, and where possible, I will try to keep it, until we've got all that stuff, But just to move it a bit further along is great. I mean, look at all of that. That's Winnie the Pooh's bedroom thing. It's I feel sorry for him. He gets dumped at the end of the house. Oh man, that's my grind. Some BBC news. Back to the studio. Just felt like doing that. Love the red on the lighthouse. Yeah, I really am tempted to see it working. I mean, I suspect you just put this in the bottom and hey presto, because there's little pins on the back of this. So yeah, maybe we'll do a part 1 or part 2. I'm not sure yet. But remember that this doll's house is not hard scheduled, so it only crops up as and when I have to. When an issue comes in, I have to assess it and see whether we can do that and work around the obstacles. If we can, then great. If we can't, then we can't. That's why I changed it today. So I was doing some housework and I found the copy and I was like, oh yes, we can do some of the the doll's house, and we'll push Sweet Susie Sweets back. So yeah, so it's been really nice to get back into it. I thoroughly enjoy it. It's Keith Lemon who says that. No like it, no like it. Are you sure? Because I'm sure it was Paddy McGuinness. What was that program? They basically stand in booths and then behind podium things, and then they have to go, I don't like that one, and then the red light goes off on them. I'm sure it's something. It's not Love Island, but it's something. No likey me likey or something. It looks cool. Thank you so much, Tessa. Appreciate that. And bright colours or animals for the event. Yeah. So obviously Tessa is doing a thing, and I've just seen a comment. Let me just get my refill. I've done this. I've done this one, Chair, and my old boss, he said, because I can get it right up here, I can pour it in the cup and get it probably standing up here. And my old boss went, do you want a step ladder next time? And started laughing. But yes, what was I saying before this? I can't remember now. What was I saying before the drink? Does anyone remember? I can't remember. Bright colour. Yes, so the event, that's what it was. So obviously Tessa's doing this event in memory of her dog Jess. So the idea is that you send a flash painting, it has to be colourful, animals or something colourful. It has to have a lot of colour. And then obviously the idea is you enter the event, and then obviously the first picture has to be not touched. So you can't start any paintings. But the first picture has to be not touched, and then I think the one after that you can start to do the progress. So yeah, and then we've got blind date. Yes, Cilla Black. Oh man, they should bring back Lily Savage. That would be a laugh. Could you imagine that, Lily Savage? Oh my god! I think they've actually brought that back, haven't they? They're bringing back the Deal or No Deal, so that's really good. But yeah, I think we're done. So yeah, so tomorrow may be Sweet Susie Treats, or it may be Military Watches. I'm going to tinker with it because obviously doing this tonight has pushed the schedule out. But it's always good to bring in something that we've not worked on for a while. But yes, so tomorrow may be Sweet Susie Treats. I've already got it, and it should be tomorrow, or may do it Friday. Then Wednesday, we're back over to Eddie Stobart moving the nation, and can't wait to see what's in store for that one. We've got the battery box, haven't we? So we're going to be doing that. Be interesting to see where it fits on the lorry. So yeah, I can't wait for that. Thursday, we're bringing back the Titanic. It's probably going to look to be 48, or it may be about 33 or 37. I'll have a look, and then Friday, I need to tinker with that. I'll have a look and see what we can do. But please remember to like, share, subscribe. It's been really enjoyable to do that issue. Thank you for watching. Take care. Have a lovely evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.